Okay, now I thought I will explain you with a research article what I wrote some years before. This is about Aravind Eye Hospital. So when I am talking about one particular organization, I think you all know it is a case study. Okay, my nephew is there working for Aravind Eye Hospital. So a lot of information we used to share, and one time he was telling about ERP and how they are using it. So that was very interesting. So I wrote an article about that. Okay, my title was Application of ERP at Aravind Eye Hospital. Okay, you should know what is meant by ERP. ERP is nothing but it is an integrated software package. Okay, it is only a software package which is helping to control the day-to-day affairs of the business. May be related to finance, or it may be related to HR, or it can be related to logistics. Any resources it will control, so that that resources is being in a very used in a very efficient way, very productive way, and also they are able to earn more revenue. So that is the concept behind ERP. And I think you all must be knowing that this Aravind Eye Hospital was started by Dr. Venkatasamy, a philanthropist. And actually like with a very good intention he started this hospital. He wanted to give there should I wanted to avoid blindness, especially among the rural community who cannot afford. So therefore he is doing a lot of services in this hospital. He started in Madurai. Now they have branches in many places in Tamil Nadu, and as well even in abroad they have started. And here they wanted to apply this ERP. The main reason why they want to apply is insufficient infrastructure. They have a limited infrastructure. So this is applicable to any manufacturing service sectors anywhere. Okay, so with the limited infrastructure, how effectively it can be used. So that was the problem of this insufficient infrastructure in Aravind Eye Hospital. So a lot of review of literature I also read regarding this ERP, so that I got an idea like how it is controlling the efficiency, production, as well as revenue generation, cost control, everything. All that I just went through going through the review of literature. So the importance of the significance of ERP, if I say, it is mainly to help. It is helping to decrease the cost and also reduce the operating time, as well as better information is given, and they are giving also increased customer satisfaction, which is very very important. Okay, so this ERP is before they were implementing only in manufacturing sectors. Now it is understood that it can be implemented even in service sectors like hospital, library, bank, etc. You just go through this PPT where I have explained my study is a case study, and my title what I have given is Application of ERP at Aravind Eye Hospital. And the problem what the hospital was facing is insufficient infrastructure, because they had a great vision, and because of that they felt the infrastructure is insufficient. And the review of literature has said that ERP is software package is helping to make use of the resources in a very efficient and productive and profitable manner. And significance of ERP is decreasing the cost and increasing all that customer satisfaction and revenue and all that. So this is being implemented in hospitals as well as in library, and everywhere all service sectors also. So the objectives of my article was to examine the ERP system to be implemented, and to evaluate the service quality of ERP, and to improve the ERP information quality in Aravind Eye Hospital. And I have 3 dimensions like information quality, system quality, and service quality. Okay, like here we must remember that we should always frame the objectives, and based on the objectives immediately we have to create one model. Okay, the conceptual model if you create, that will help you like how you can focus your study, as well as help you in framing the questionnaire, and people who read your article also will understand better. So here my objective is examine how this ERP system can be implemented, and the service quality I want to evaluate, information quality also we want to improve. So accordingly my 3 dimensions are information quality, system quality, and service quality. So under these 3 dimensions I have also given some parameters, variables. Like for information, it should be accurate, time, reliable, accessible, and it should be complete. And in the case of system quality, it should be very effective and user friendly, and it must be economical, verifiable. And in the case of service quality, it should be tangible, no, and it should be prompt, and empathy, all that, it should be there. These were my objectives. So just to have a look at the objectives in the PPT. So these were my 3 objectives. Based on the 3 objectives, I have given these 3 dimensions of my research. Yeah, so okay, so based on these 3 dimensions, I've created this conceptual model, which is very very important whenever you prepare an article. So information quality, system quality, service quality are my 3 dimensions, for which I have given some variables, and this leads to this questionnaire. I will be giving both for the hospital as well as to the customers. I want to find customer satisfaction. Similarly, I want to know whether this Aravind Eye Hospital will install that ERP in there. Ultimately, both of them, they want to enjoy the benefit. So this conceptual model, it helped to know people to understand or stimulate a subject the model represents. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So whenever we make a study, it is very important that sometimes questionnaire is not to be given only from the customer point of view. So we want to study, this is being will be implemented, this ERP will be implemented in the hospital. So we should know whether the hospital have the intention to implement that. So from the hospital point of view, one set of questionnaire will be given, and from the customer point, ultimately they want to give more satisfaction to customer. So from customer point of view, there's some questions will be prepared and that will be given. Ultimately the net benefit, we have to calculate. So this is what is my conceptual model, and please understand very clearly from this PPT. Okay, next what I am going to tell you is about resource management through ERP. Okay, so I will explain to you first. Actually, as I told you in the beginning itself, infrastructure is very limited. With the limited infrastructure, how effectively they can make use of this ERP and increase their revenue and increase their services, increase the customer satisfaction. Okay, so there are 4 resources which has to be controlled by ERP. One is the doctors, surgeons who are going to do operation. Second one is operation theatre, that is also limited. Within that infrastructure, they have constructed the operation theatre. Equipments what are they are using, that also is limited. And the paramedical staff who are helping pre and post operative care, they are also limited. They cannot have too many surgeons, too many equipments, that all is not possible. So within that limited resources available, how effectively the ERP can be used, only that is the problem in this hospital. Actually, as I told you, Dr. Venkateswamy, he started this hospital with a great vision. Okay, he wanted to conduct minimum 1,500 operations per day and 2 lakh operations in a year. This is sometime before when I was preparing this article. And similarly, now the actually operations, when you compare with the international level, 5 times more surgeries are being conducted in the international level. And when compared to USA, it says that 16 times more than USA, they are conducting surgeries. More surgeries are being conducted. It's mainly because of implementing ERP in Aravind Eye Hospital. A very simple concept only they have taken from ERP, which is called as assembly line approach. Okay, what is meant by assembly line approach is, like, let us assume I am a doctor. So to my right hand side, one bed will be there. To my left hand side, one bed will be there. The surgeon will be here. I also underwent operation in Aravind Eye Hospital, so I noticed it, that's why I am telling. So right hand side, first they will operate for me. Okay, once the operation gets over, they are not wasting even a single minute. Immediately the time management is there. Immediately what they are doing is, they are turning to the left and they start doing operation, and these paramedical staff, they come and they take off the patients from the right hand side and they do that post operation care. All that will be taken care by them. So here this doctor will be concerned only with doing operations with right. This is what is called as assembly line approach, a very simple concept which is being done with the help of ERP. So finally what the finding says is, this ERC has helped the Aravind Eye Hospital to increase their revenue and to increase the customer satisfaction, to increase the efficiency with the limited resources. And that was ultimately found out through collecting data and through my findings. You just go through my PPT. What says is about the resource management. It's about all the 4 important resources eye surgeon, operation theatre, medical equipment and paramedical staff. These people, these people and these equipments and theatre and all, they have very limited space only, and so they cannot spend more for this. With this limited resources, how we effectively they are using this is only with the help of ERP. Okay, coming to the next slide. I think I will discuss in the next session regarding the vision when writing the article. So please understand that any technology can also be used in any organization for the betterment of the organization. So just to go through what are the technologies available and how it can be helped for the organization. So regarding that also you can think about and prepare an article. And thank you for your patient listening. Thank